In this example problem, it states a scientist is creating 500 milliliters of 0.250 molar cinnamic acid using a 1.32 molar cinnamic acid stock solution. How many milliliters of the stock should they use in their dilution? Now, because we see the word dilution, we know that we can use the M1V1 equals M2V2 formula. But you might be thinking to yourself, wait, we don't know what cinnamonic acid is. But for a dilution, we don't need to know because we just need to know what the starting molarity and volume are and the ending molarity and volume are. So let's figure out who's M1 and who's going to be M2. So we can see that we're going to make 500 milliliters of a 0.250 molar stock, and we're going to use this dilution. And so we want to find this volume. And so now once we know that, we can start to plug in our calculation. So the first molarity on M1 is 0.250 molar. And we're going to multiply that by 500.0 mils. And that equals a stock of 1.32 molar times V2. So when we solve for V2, we get 94.7 milliliters with the correct significant figures. So a couple of things about dilution calculations. One, make sure that you find out which values go with which. Two, ask yourself, does this number make sense? So we are going to take a large concentration of the stock and take a small amount of that. I'm going to put it into this. So you can't increase the concentration, and you're always going to need less volume than the total volume and molarity. So you don't need to know what it is in order to use it in a calculation.